still gets me homesick. It was 212 West 129th Street. That's where the needle skipped on the pyramid and broke the record. For all those times the mice left holes in the loaf of the bread, while the roaches played dead like raisins and they were backstroking in my bowl of cereal. I had a good stomach back then. It was the days of free sex. Good loving had a price, and cold chilling was an understatement. And we used to get dressed up just to go to bed. We was wrapped under blankets and coats, and then you wake up sweating from the cat crying in heat. And then by the time you're 2 or 3, you're like numb to this noise. And if you move down south, the silence will give you insomnia. And this all took place when Harlem was an armpit. It was right before gentrification gave it a facelift. That's when the middle class never came past 59th Street on the Uptown D train, and there was a seat. We were sitting around a lit cigarette, and that was our light and heat. And we were like survivors of lead paint poison and secondhand smoke. It felt like we were serving time for killing time. Fuck sheep. We used to count pit bulls in our sleep. You might even see a blind man get into a fist fight for looking at somebody the wrong way. And I'm the ugly one. I'm mad 'cause I gotta keep drying my socks in front of the stove with my underwear and the radiator. And I started saving all of my asthma pumps because I heard that they might be worth a lot of money someday. So whenever you come through my neighborhood, you might see more barbershops than bookstores. And there's a pet shop right across the street from the housing projects. Now this shit is crazy, because you would think after living so long in a cramped situation, somebody would show compassion for a goldfish in a bowl with nowhere to go. This is where Mecca sits right next door to a methadone clinic. And a malpractice lawsuit let a bum dress nice for once in his life infamous among having the wrong finger amputated. But the funny shit is, somebody in my neighborhood is gonna see this dude with the missing finger and think it's cool, and before you know it, that's gonna be the new style. And I can see it now. Some dude will be like, "Yo, check it, son. I just got my finger cut off. This shit look hot, right?" And his friends were like, "Yo, I'm feeling that, son. Watch next week. I'm gonna get all my fingers cut off." And if you think this shit is deep, it's not deep. Deep is the way this young dude asked me, "What's the quickest way to get from here to Rikers Island?" And I told him to take the D train to 34th Street and throw a brick through Macy's window. But then again, that ain't even deep. Deep is the way this girl was checking me out. So I told her, you gotta put your cell phone on vibrate, sit it on your lap, and I'll call you when I'm coming. Now that's deep. I'm gonna stop right there. I'll be back.
Give it up one more time, man, for Blue, man. Wow.